Good afternoon, all of you. My name is Virendra Kaur from Melbourne campus. Today we are here to give a presentation on research different aspect of Australian financial market and also able to analysis the sensitivity analysis of the given project and the some aspect which will be analyzed in the analysis of the different type of financial institution. In total, we are here 3 members of for giving presentation on this topic. My name is Virendra Kaur. The other member of group is Vakar, and the third one is Amrit from Sydney campus. So they will discuss the other section of this presentation.
My name is Subhani. I am going to discuss the section 1 of this assignment, which is comparison of 4 key financial institutions in Australia. The first one is commercial bank, the second insurance companies, and the third one is investment banks, and the fourth investment funds. The first financial institution I will take is the commercial bank. I will take the example of NAB. The example of commercial bank is National Australia Bank, which belongs to the Authorized Deposit Taking Institution, which means ADIs, group of financial institutions. It belongs to the banking market sector. The key business activities of it includes taking deposit from customers and giving loans to the customers. The main source of income is to taking deposits from the customer and giving the loan to the customer. The code of the listed National Australia Bank is NAB. Then the company stocks first got listed on 1st January 1974. The current market capitalization of its stock is $49.61 billion. The next dividend date is 3rd July 2020. The second financial institution is insurance companies. The example of an insurance company is AMP Limited. It belongs to the insurer and funds manager group of financial institutions. It operates in the insurance sector. The key business activities of it include selling insurance products to the customer and investing funds in different sectors. The main source of income of the company is the profit from different investment in the market. The code of listed AMP Limited is stocks is AMP. The company stocks first got listed on 15/6/1998. The current market capitalization of its stock is $5.33 billion. The next dividend date is 27th of February 2019. The third financial institution is investment bank. I would like to take example of BKI Investment Company Limited. It falls under non-ADIs category. The key business operation of it involves giving different financial services to the customer. The main source of income is the fee charged to the customers for its different financial services. The code of this company is BKI. The current market capitalization of its stock is $996.62 million. The next dividend date is 27th of February 2021. The fourth financial institution is investment fund, which the example of investment fund is Alternate Investment Trust. It falls under insurers and fund manager category of financial institution and operates in sector in which it invests. The key business activities include pooling the fund from different investors and investing in different assets in the market. The main source of income is the income from the investment. The code of listed company is AIQ. The company stock the first stock is listed on 8th of May 2005. The next dividend date will be 12th of February 2021. In section 1.2, I will like to discuss the 3 major management questions, which is capital budgeting, capital structure, and working capital management. I have chosen the example of Woolworth. In capital budgeting, Woolworth became the first retailer to issue green bonds. By PV Magazine shows the steps taken in the capital budgeting management area of Woolworth. The article stated that the Woolworths becomes the first retailer to issue green bonds to make its supermarket low carbon consumption business and install solar in distribution center and stores. In capital structure, more pain for Woolworths shareholders as retailer slashes debt in Australia by business day tells that the shareholder dividend return will be reduced as the company look to reduce the dividend to pay off its debts. In the working capital management, fashion industry supplier payment take a major hit by PYMNTS tells that the Woolworth has placed 14 days payment term for the small supplier to support these small suppliers.
My name is Amrit Kaur. I am student of Home Institute of Sydney campus. I am here for my presentation on finance for business. and my topic is Fact Funding of Australian Financial Marketing Regulation. I will discuss the advantage of being a listed company on Australian Security Exchange. I will discuss the problem of being listed on Australian Security Exchange. After that, I will discuss the requirement for listing on Australian Security Exchange. Then I will discuss the step of listing procedure on Australian Security Exchange. And at the last, I will discuss the listing fee is applied. Now I will come back to the advantages. The advantages of being a listed company on Australian Security Exchange: it raises funds for the future growth of the company in the IPO stage. It increases exposure of the company. It improves valuation of the company in the market. It attracts institutional investment. It getting access to the secondary marketing. Now I am moving on the problem of being listed on Australian Security Exchange. It depended on the market condition, a higher level of disclosure and reporting requirement, a higher source to manage their media exposure property, it an addition cost involved in maintaining a listing and raising additional capital through it. It conduct a part of its control to the outside shareholder. Now I am come back to the requirement of listing on Australian Security Exchange. Minimum of 300 non-affiliated investor at $2,000. At last, 20% of the share of the company should be free float. Company size should pass the assets test or profit test. Under the profit test, the company should have 1 million aggregate per profit from its continuing operation in the past 3 years and $50,000 consolidated profit from its continuing operation in the past 12 months. Under the asset test, the company should have 4 million net tangible assets or $15 million market capitalization. Now I am moving on the steps of listing procedures on Australian Security Exchange. Appointing an experienced team of advisors, do preparatory work, lodging the prospectus with the Australian Security Exchange, start institution market of the IPO can be started. IPO in the public and offering to the retail investor will start. The closing of the offer and allocating the share and trading on. The listing fee is applied. Assuming that the market capitalization of the company is $10 million, the initial fee is $75,338 and the annual listing fee is $26,376. Now I am moving on fact funding of requirement on financial advisory service registration. The financial advisor who are authorized to give financial advice should be on the register. The individual who is not past the above definition of the financial advisor should not be financial advisor. The information that should be on the register include the name, work history, qualification and training, the financial producer that the financial advisor can give advice upon the financial advisor. Now I will handle this presentation to Virender Kaur.
In section 3, I'm gonna present by risk analysis and project evaluation. The sensitivity analysis of the net present value shows that the net present value of the project are more sensitive to the decrease in price per unit of the products of the companies, as the net present value of the project will be most negatively impacted by the decrease in the price per unit of the products. Then it has been found that the project is equally sensitive to the scenario in which the unit sales will decrease by 10% and the variables cost increase by 10%. Therefore, the project should also ensure that the project can meet the expected sales units and can control the variable cost to the desirable level. The scenarios in which the ASH fixed cost will increase by 10% seems to have the least impact for the project. In further, the project seems to be the least sensitive to the increase in the cash fixed. I'm going to discuss the conclusion of this presentation, that is the different key findings of the different aspects of the Australian financial market and the capital budget analysis of the given project had been procured. The first finding are that the commercial bank operates in the banking sector and falls under the ADIS category. The second finding from the section is that the insurance company fall under the insurers and fund managers category and operates in the insurance sector. The third finding is that the investment bank falls under non-ADIS category and operates in the financial service company sector. The fourth finding is that the investment fund fall under insurers and the fund managers category and works in the different sector in which it invested. Then it has been found out the Woolworths has taken a positive step in three management areas, which are the capital structure, capital budgeting and working capital management. The positive step taken in the area of capital budgeting is making the business operations more environmentally sustainable and energy efficient by issuing the green bond and using it to make the stores and distribution center use less amount of carbon in the operation. The positive step taken under the capital budgeting is to reduce the level of debt. The positive step taken under the working capital management is to limit the payment day of small suppliers of 14 days. Then the different aspect of Australian Security Exchange and Australian Security and Investment Commission's financial advisor registered had been evaluated. It had been found out the project given is more sensitive to the number of the units